All right, guys, your boy King of Updates. I just want to answer a lot of questions that has been on my DM. A lot of people have been dropping questions back to back, but because of my schedules, I've never really gotten a chance to answer them. Please, kindly be patient with me. All right. So I'm going to answer some of the questions that has been recently, you know, dropped on the comment section. Now, the first one right here. Please pay attention. Let me just answer this question. Probably you might also learn from this. Now, the first one on my list, it says, please, I'm almost 50 years old and things are not getting okay here in Nigeria. And I have a friend that want to invite me to France, after which I will take asylum in Netherlands. But I'm confused about the prolonged process of asylum procedure and my age as well. Please advise me. I have 5 children. It's not easy for me. It's not easy for me. The older one is 15 years old. I don't know what to do. Normally, when I know say to give this kind of advice, you're supposed to book one-on-one, and then I will now give you my opinion, tell you the right thing to do and the way you should succeed. You understand? Because some people, they just, once you give them little attention, they want to have all your attention. They forgot that you are a family man, you are working, you have your own business, what you are doing. Do you understand? So that's the reason why sometimes I don't give you the full attention. So if you want my full attention, book one-on-one section. Some people do ask, what will it take to book one-on-one section? First communication, first attention is completely free of charge. But if you need more and more questions, that is where I will now tell you to book one-on-one section, because time is money. What I'm giving you is my time. What I'm supposed to use to do more research, do more business, or go to work, and or attend to my family, that is what I'm using to give to you or to solve your own problem. But let's quickly go into this question and give an answer to it, because this man said he's over 50 years old, all right, and he has 5 children. The oldest one is 15 years old. Now he has a friend who is based in France, that want to invite him to come over to France, all right, after which he want to apply for asylum in Netherlands. That's very good. If your friend can give you an invitation that will help you to come over to France, that is completely very, very okay. Now, let me just tell you something. If you want to come, I know things are really, really difficult to a lot of people back home in Nigeria. But then, if you have the opportunity to come, deem it fit to come. As an aged man, you also have chance. Two sets of people that have that chance to easily get asylum are underage and older people. All right, who they think that are sensible enough to handle every situation. The reason why I say that, an older person can use political whatever as a reason, to flee his country. Can use activists, can use freedom fighting as a reason of coming out or fleeing his country. Now, in using that, you need a sufficient proof. What you are asking is for advice. What should you do in your situation? If you are not doing anything back home, you've checked around, you are not doing anything, because it's not really easy to leave your family to come to abroad to seek for asylum. All right, it's not really easy, because in some cases, just like you mentioned, why you are afraid is because of the prolonged process of asylum right here in abroad, which is completely true and understandable. Because in most cases, if you don't take time, it will take up to 2, 3, 4, 5 years before you can even they can even bring up your issue. Do you understand? To discuss you, to ask you whether you take asylum or you don't take. But before you know it, your children must have grown. I forgot even that you are even existing. All right. That is the fear, what I thought that he is having. But what you have to do, if your friend can give you that invitation to come over to France, that is pretty good. Now, pay attention what you need to do. You have to prepare your story very, very well. If you check, after checking, that you see that you don't have any means that you can start up a business, the reason why I'm saying this is because of your age. You don't have any other means or money that you can use to start a business, then accept the invitation and use it to come to France. When you come over to France, whether you want to come over here to Netherlands or you want to stay over to France, whatever thing you want to use as your purpose of fleeing your country, make sure you have proof for it. Make sure you have sufficient proof. And whatever thing you are doing, make sure you include your children, your family. All right. So that if peradventure they grant you that asylum, you can easily within the space of 6 months they grant you the asylum to now bring your family up. The same statue what you have, that is the same thing what your family, your children, your wife will also have. All right. Younger people who are underage and people who are older enough to have family, just like you said, you are 50 years old, are people who have a very high chance of getting asylum. Do you understand? Because they know that these people, they are not going to constitute nuisance. These people, they are not going to, I mean, they are responsible. They can't just flee their country for nothing's sake. All right. So if you want to come, it is very much okay. But it's not depends on what you want to use. You have to draft your story very well. You have to plan your story very, very well and make sure you provide sufficient proof for whatever you want to tell them. And you have to make sure you include your family, no matter how many there are. This is not issue of gay or lesbian or whatever or war. Do you understand? Because there is no war going on in Nigeria. So you have to mind the kind of thing you use as a reason. Don't come back to ask me what story can you give. If you want to ask what story can you give, I've stated a lot of things. I've said a lot of things. Most of you don't watch my videos. You don't even share it. So if you need more attention, that means you need to book one-on-one section, pay for it. Then I will now know that you have paid for my time. Then I will book an appointment for you when we can talk. Then I tell you more things that you need to know. All right. So this is my own opinion regarding your age and your family, what you already have. All right. So that is what I hope this answers your question. And I still remember myself, King of Updates. Please like, follow this channel, and I will see you in my next video.